your mic.
Chair, you must also give us
Desiree,
an
you don't
opportunity
just
to
open your
raise
mic
an important
and you
matter
don't
that the legal
and
rep must answer.
you don't speak over the chair. Those are the rules. Don't want me to exercise the rules on you. Yeah, no, I will. Yeah. So you
Is there What's really going on in Parliament? Former Higher Education Minister Nobuhle is out, but members of Parliament are not letting her off the hook just yet. This week, tension flared in the Portfolio Committee on Higher Education after Minister Nkabane was suddenly axed, just a day before she was supposed to appear before the committee to account. The chairperson of the committee told MPs that based on legal advice, they shouldn't continue questioning the minister's panel on the matter at hand. But opposition MPs were not having it. Democratic Alliance MP Karabo Khakao came in hot, saying Nkabane must be summoned to the committee as a private citizen. According to Khakao and her DA colleagues, being fired doesn't mean you get to dodge accountability.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, colleagues. Chair, firstly, it would serve this committee great justice to give us the legal quotes that legal is basing their decision on, particularly because once we have that, then I would call for a caucus break for all parties to consult their legal opinion on this, because it does not make sense. One, this meeting was called in the same way that the previous meeting was called, where Advocate Terumotau and Ntate Ngubane were present, and we were able to engage them and ask them without the minister there. There's nothing that is stopping us from engaging Solani, from engaging Simane, from engaging Ngwenya, and the whole lot. There's also nothing stopping this committee from calling Nobuhle Nkabane back in her capacity as a private citizen to come account for the role that she played as part of this committee's efforts to holding previous and current administrations accountable for the work that has to do with the state's coffers. So if Nobuhle is not here today, if Dr. Nkabane is not here today to respond, in the same way she wasn't there last week Friday and we were able to engage others, I move that we continue to engage the people who are here today. We thoroughly do what we did the last time, and then she be called back and come. In the same way that this parliament has in the past exercised its muscle and teeth to summon people who sit outside of the executive to come and account before parliament. There's nothing stopping our job here altogether. And I also want to caution, Chairperson, that when legal gives an advice to parliament on how parliament must conduct itself, it must apply itself not in alignment to a rigid way of view.
Meanwhile, the MK party's Ngubane backed the legal advice, saying Parliament should move on. He argued that this isn't a commission of inquiry, it's a parliamentary committee, and he's not wrong about the distinction.
Look, Chair, I support your proposal. From my side, Chair, I don't know where this portfolio committee have to decide. I agree with it to take.
Zondo.
I agree with it to take the people who caused this chaos into account. That one definitely I agree. Well, what I would like to guide, Chair, the committee is its responsibility holistically to hold the Department of Education account and to make sure that the student that we are serving benefit from our presence here. That's what I would like to focus on. And we need to decide as this committee whether we are a commission of inquiry or forever taking people to questioning people and all those stuff, or we want to clean up the higher education and make sure that those that are evasive are taken into account. That's a thing we need to decide. What I would caution us is this prolonged and protracted of dealing with these people whom you see that they are evasive, and we have to rope in the arms of the law or the legal part to take them into account, because we cannot be protracted on endless, similar to commission of inquiry of all those sort. I actually congratulate this committee for what it has achieved with the president's announcement. This committee have done very well. And we to continue with what we're doing. No one must come here and think we are fools and do as they wish and corrupt the entity and rob the children that needs to benefit from this department of their future. So I think I support, Chair, what you're proposing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Souls.
Ngubane was backed by Patriotic Alliance MP Sauls, who added that Parliament must focus on its role, and if further accountability is needed, there are other platforms in Parliament that can summon the former minister.
There's wisdom in knowing when to stop and move on. This cannot now become about the former minister. It was about accountability and what was done wrong. The question before us should not be, should people be held accountable? The answer is yes. The former minister should be held accountable. The question should be, should that accountability process continue in this committee? That's the question. There are other processes, parliamentary processes, where she would have to appear. And the statements that we received was what we were going to use as evidence to probe. If I'm now going to ask these questions again, Chairperson, I'm going to get answers like I'm answering for myself. I'm going to get answers like, and what are we going to use it for? Let us not be emotional. We have achieved our aim. We have done what was in our power to do. Let's now hand it over to the other structures to deal with it, and then we provide oversight, because it's still a matter that impacts our committee and our sector. So we can be watchdogs over it if we want to. But here, let's move on. Let the evidence be given in the other structures where this matter will still be continued to be heard, and let us continue with what we still have jurisdiction over. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. I like how you guys.
But the economic freedom fighters had their own take. EFF MP Sihlelonzi said the committee shouldn't personalize the problems in the Department of Higher Education. Instead, they must confront the broader dysfunction in the department itself. And that's a point. Is the problem Nkabane or the whole system?
We've got an opportunity as the Committee of Parliament to guide the future processes of the department and the ministry. So I don't want this matter to be personalized, that this is an individual matter. But part of the importance of getting the facts of the matter is that how do we avoid this from happening again in the future? And the only way of avoiding this process, because remember, one of the things that we're empowered with as not only members of parliament, but also as portfolio committees, is to introduce amendments to the Higher Education Act. I think it's something that we've always been speaking about. So at the end of this process, yes, the minister is gone. That's fine, we're past that. But I think as a committee, we must be at a level of saying, if we were to bring in an amendment, how do we bulletproof this particular process of appointment of SETA boards, of appointment of NSFAS boards, and many other appointments in the department, such that we don't have this problem? Because actually, Chair, it doesn't only start when the minister lies. It starts in the appointments themselves. When members said, why are we having politically aligned people here appointed? Why are we having children of ministers appointed? So the importance of getting all the facts towards the conclusion of the matter is such that the committee must be able to present before Parliament, say, having traveled this route, we are now proposing that to create much greater integrity around appointments in the department, this is how the process must take place. Thanks, Chair.
Governor.
Chair, maybe if Chair, you would assist this House on giving